I go to the blue one. Get you right.
La Yashala.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, one more time.
Yeah. Imagine, which means sustain. But switch it again. Like. Imagine, which means sustain. Wapaya Hakodam, which means turn to face the east. We're gonna say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Repeat after me. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakufka. Taba'ah. Ratazayah. Hayah. I.S.U.P.K. Ba'aratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Lathananaw. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalakinaw. Kabawatinaw. Kasalakinaw. Kabawatinaw. Wala'ah. Wiya'ayinaw. Banasaya 1. Abal. Hawashayinaw. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalaka. Waha'ala. By the power. Wa'agulamim. Aman.
Now, everybody, repeat after me, both in the Hebrew and the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
We're going to say the power in Hebrew. Repeat after me. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Baba Kasha. Lathananaw. Hakak. La'apa'ah. Kalmakala. Kalmadawa. Hakak. Latahar. Hamatazariah. Hakak. Lahaki. Hamathi. Hakak. Arakawa. Hatama'ala. Garshan. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Wada Aman. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. Power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. Power to cleanse the lepers. Power to raise the dead. Power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. We're going to say bless Israel in Hebrew. Repeat after me. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha'ala. Wahabayah. The party. Rock. Rapah. Magun. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Wada Aman. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. Bless. Heal. Shield. Protect. Our loved ones. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. We're going to say Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Repeat after me. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Ahaharim. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Aizari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayim. Wa'aratazah. Ayathan. Lamawat. Regal. Alyanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yashun. Shawamar. Asha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Zalka. Al-Yah. Yamyaka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yikaka. Wayarak. Walayallah. Yahweh. Yashamar. Kalrai. Yashamar.
Yashamar.
After Pasha.
After Pasha.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza After
To the Ak.
Wabu After
Wabu Ak.
Ma'itha.
Ma'itha.
Wa Awalam.
I know
The water Aman.
what I'm. I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from Yahweh.
My help coming from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
You will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
You will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth
Will
thee.
not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
She neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
From all evil.
From all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forward.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. We're going to say Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Repeat after me. Alahaya.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Bacharash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Bashquat.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabika.
Awayadika.
Yahanna Yawan.
Yahanna Yawan.
Wamashanayaka.
Wamashanayaka.
Nasha'aw.
Nasha'aw.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya'abrayamba.
Ya'ariyam.
Sawad.
Why?
Wayataya Aitas.
Wayataya Aitua.
Atazapawanyaka.
Al-Zapawanika.
Amara.
Amara.
Lakawa.
Lakaw.
Wanakaki.
Munakaki.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Shum Yasha'ala.
Aiwa.
Aiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitas.
Noah Aitua.
La.
La.
Yakawa.
Yakawa.
Alyaka.
Alika.
Waya.
Farya.
Yakarath.
Yakaraf.
Ahoya.
Mahaya.
Arawam.
Adawam.
Wayashama Awi.
Wayishma'ayim.
Mawa Abba.
Mawa Abba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Ball.
Aimawan.
Aimawan.
Wamalak.
Wamalak.
Palasha.
Palasha.
Am Yashabi.
I'm Yashab.
Tazawol.
Tazawar.
Gamashawol.
Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Aimam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawah.
Sarawai.
Sarawai.
Laboya Lawa.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadi.
Kamadi.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Asaya Sara'ah.
Kayabi.
Kayabi.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyashawan.
Koyashawan.
Nashamazu.
Nashamaka.
Ayenda Ira.
Bayenda Ira.
Hayawa.
Hayawah.
Daman.
Daman.
The Adama.
La Adama.
Shayatambu.
Shaythamba.
Nadayabu.
Nadiyabu.
Ka'ira.
Kaira.
Because of Abu.
Because of Abba.
Because of Ba.
Because of Ba.
Katazamana.
Because of Zamanai.
Kana Sayakambu.
Count the Saya Kamba.
Ashor.
Bashar.
Abal.
Amara.
Nayurasha.
Nairashah.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ah. Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahaya.
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 Shayatambu.
Shaythamba.
Kagaga.
Kagabla.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Kapanyaraka.
Panyaraka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Saba'ira Ya'ira.
The Ba'ira Ya'ira.
Wakala Haba.
Ukala Haba.
Salahat.
Salahat.
Haryam.
Haryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Thawadat.
The Radat.
Basa Ira.
Was the Ira.
Babasa Wapat.
Wabusta Wapap.
The Bahalam.
The Bahalam.
Mala'at.
Mala'ah.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kwalawan.
Palawan.
Wayabakwasha.
Wayabakwash.
Shumka.
Shumka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabash.
Yabash.
Wayabahawi.
Wayabahawa.
Aja'ai. Wayakapar.
Wayakapar.
Wayabadi.
Wayabad.
Wayada'ai.
Wayada'ayu.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha.
The.
Shumka.
Shumka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Labak.
Labak.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Al-Kaharatasa.
Saka Ratsa.
Wadaman.
What I'm on. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy
And
peace.
be not still,
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult.
and they that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the
They
head.
have taken crafty
They
counsel
have taken crafty counsel
against our people.
against our
They
people.
consulted against our hidden ones.
They consulted against our hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come
come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a
from
nation,
being a nation.
that the name of
In
Israel
the name of
may
Israel,
be no more remembered.
maybe no more remember.
They have consulted together,
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They are
them.
confederate against them.
Tabernacle of Edom,
Tabernacle of
and the
Edom,
Israelites,
the Israelites,
of Moab,
Moab,
and Hagarim,
the Hagarim,
Gebal, and
the Balanatic,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the
the
Philistines, with
Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
but sure is also joined with them.
The sure is also joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of
They have
Lot.
hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
as the brook
at
Kishon,
the brook Kishon,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the
They
earth,
became as dung for the earth,
make the nobles like a rat,
make their nobles like a red,
and like the
and
Ed.
like Zed.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Ba,
as Sabah,
and as Amunah,
as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
let us take to
let
ourselves
us say to ourselves,
the house of Yahweh.
the house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power,
Oh my power,
make them like the wheel,
make them like the wheel,
as a stubble before the wind,
as stubble before the wind,
as a fire burning for wood,
as a fire burns the wood,
and as a flame set the mountains on
and
fire.
as a flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute
with thy tempest,
with thy temper,
and make them afraid
make them afraid,
with thy storm,
with thy storm,
fill their faces with shame,
fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name,
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let it be confounded.
Let it be confounded.
In trouble forever.
Trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let it be put to shame.
Let it be put to shame.
And perish.
Perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
Whose
name alone.
Is
Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Of all the earth.
Of all the earth.
So be it.
So be it. We're going to see the blessings in the Hebrew. Repeat after me. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Mataza Bayah.
Mataza Bayah.
Alawak Yahanna.
Alawak Yahanna.
Ha Alawapi.
Ha Alawapi.
Ha Saranyim.
Ha Saranyim.
Ha Kwatisu Yoyim.
Ha Kwatisu Yoyim.
Ha Koya Yoyim.
Ha Koya Yoyim.
Wakak Wati.
Wak Wati.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Wada Aman.
Wada Aman. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angel.
And the angel.
Commander General Yahanna.
Commander General Yahanna.
Generals.
The generals.
Captains.
Captains.
The officers.
The officers.
Troopers.
The troopers.
And assistants.
And assistants.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
We're going to say the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and
And
earth.
all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and
And
curses.
punishment and destruction.
And punishment and
To
destruction.
the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against
That
us.
speak against
Thy
us.
prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
Israelite brothers.
Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and
And
curses.
punishment and destruction.
And punishment and
To
destruction.
the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
Treasures of the rich of Israel.
Treasure of the rich of
That
Israel.
refuse to get to the school.
That refuse to get to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their rich.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
To enter into thy
Send
sanctuary.
evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nation.
And the nation.
And their drug
And
dealers.
their drug
And the courses.
courses.
Prisons.
Persons.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments by enemy.
All the governments by enemy.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and
Roman
army.
Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinhead.
Posse Comitatus.
Pasco Masasi.
The gay movement.
The gay
The
movement.
lesbian
The
movement.
lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
That's the space program.
Army.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Marines. Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airways.
Cable access channel.
Cable access
And
channel.
the radio
And
channel.
the radio channel.
Convict the spirit
Convict the spirit
of any of thy people
any of thy people
that seek to stop
that
us
seek to stop us.
and bring swift destruction
Bring swift destruction
to all the heathen
to all the heathen
that stand in the way
that stand in the
or
way,
try and stop us
trying to stop us
from broadcasting your
from
word
broadcasting your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the
Let
plagues.
loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the
Let
plagues.
loose all the
Let
plagues.
loose all the
Let
plagues.
loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go
Cause them to go
to and fro
to and fro
through the earth
through the earth
and consume them.
and consume them.
Let the plagues
Like the plague,
shake the house of the thief
shake the house of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shah,
Let Yahweh Shah,
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel
come down with the flying
come
saucers
down with the flying
and
saucers.
punish all the heathens
Punish all the heathens
that come up against us
that come up against
as
us.
we speak thy
As
word.
we speak thy word.
Cause it to be known
Cause it to be known
by all.
by all.
That it's the angels that have done
That
it.
the angels have done.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media
through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause it to shake it thy come.
Cause it to shake it thy
In the
country.
name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
Thank you always.
thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. Saw, which means to turn. Yeshabia, which means be seated.
All right. And then up here, Yeshabia, which means be seated. All right. Man, it's early. And we got haters in there already.
Oh my God.
Already.
Damn.
Most High in Christ. Well, keep it up. You know what I'm saying, Mike? Talk your stuff. I'm here for it. We got time today.
Right.
We got time today. We're the Shalom with Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yahanna. Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth. And the truth is that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true Jews according to the Bible.
Right.
And that the white man, our oppressor, is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
We're not affiliated with any other Christian church or Hebrew Israelite group. 1 West is home of the truth. Not under Commander General Yahanna. It's not the truth.
Right.
You understand? We want to continue on where we left off last week. First, I just want to know we got full house. We got family in here.
Right.
You feel me? We got family.
Right.
Most High in Christ. First, we're going to get Exodus 36, 32 through 38, and we're going to read that in the Hebrew. Kagar, if you could start off with that, Baba Kashar.
The book of Exodus, chapter 36 and verse 32. Waka Masha. It's a Baba Rakma. Baba Rakam.
I'm getting there.
Oh, so like it's
what was it? 32.
So that's it's the second word. So that's bara yakam. Yeah, bara yakam. So like that's it. Lapa Rashia, Tazala I, Hamashakan, Hasha Hashana Yah, Wakamasha, Bara Yakam, La Kwa Rashia, Hamashakan, La Laya Layarak, no, so La Yaraka Thayim.
It's like it's a Laya Rakathim.
Oh yeah, La Rayakathim, I said. Yama, verse 33. Waya
Aisha.
Oh, Aisha, separate. Atha. Oh, sorry. Ha. Oh, Athaha.
No, it's two separate words. Af, Habar, Yak.
Oh, okay, that's it. So Af, Habarayak, Habarayak, right? Okay, come. Hatha Yakan, Labarak, Bathawak, Hakorash Yum. Make sure I make the right one. So that's La Kwara. Oh, Mana. Hakwa Taza. Al. Hakwataza, verse 34. Wa'af. Hakorashim. Tazapa. Zahab. Wa'af. Taba'ithum. So like Taba'ithum. Aisha. Zahab. Bathayum. La Labar. La Barak. Oh no, that's La Barak Yakam. Waya Tazap. Ah. Habara Yakam. Zahab. Verse 35. Waya Aisha. Ath. Habaraka. Thakala. Wa'ara Gaman. Right? Okay, come. Wathawa La'aith. Aitha. And I'm going this one. I'm at Shunya, right? Shunya. Washash. Mashazar. Ma'aisha. Kashab. Aisha. Aitha. Oh, Atha. Karabium. Verse 36. Waya Aisha. Laha. Arabiha. Oh no, Arabai. I Mawadia. Watayam. Oh, it's like Shatayam. Oh, Shatyam. Wayatazatma. Zahab. Wawa Yaham. Zahab. Wayatazakwa. Oh, separate. Okay. Wayatazak. Laham. Arabai. Adunya. Kasap. Verse 37. Waya Aish. Masak. Lapathak. Ha. Thakala. Wa'ara. Wa'a Ragaman. Watha. Wala'ai. Oh, the separate. Okay. Wala'aitha. Shunya. Washash. Mashazar. Ma'aisha. Raquam. Verse 38. Wa'af. I'm Wadia. Wa. I'm a Wadia. I'm a Wadia wa. Kamasha. Wa'af. Wawa Yahai. Wawa Yaham. Watazapa. Ra'asha Yaham. Waka. Washa Kwak Yaham.
Waka Shak Yaham.
Waka Shak Yaham. Got it. Zahab. Wa'adan Yaham. Kamasha. Nakasha.
No time, Chris. Mike says this is definitely not the home of truth, right? So if we're not the home of truth, what is?
Why you here?
I'm gonna get to that. If we ain't not the home of truth, what is the home that gets pegged? How about the home that SAs little girls?
Right.
Or how about the place where they let, you know, heathens in and they unalive your people? You let the wolves into this, you know, where the sheep are. Right. You know, those are home of the truth. How about where the leader is overtly homosexual? You know what I'm saying? He is LGBTQ from head to toe, and you see it in his eyeliners when he when he talks to him. Right. Are those the home of the truth? Is that what you're saying, Mike? Because in here we make miracles. Right. You know what I'm saying? We got 3 miracles in here right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At least.
Right.
At least. This is the home where the fruit is known. Nothing but good works. I remember Commander General Yahanna said, not Commander, it was Joe Muhammad was at one of the Passovers, and someone asked a question, right? And he was like, "Brother, I remember you. I remember you. You know, half of the crime in DC stopped because you were in here."
Right.
And he wasn't lying. Because that brother was in here. If this ain't the home of the truth, you know what I'm saying? You messed up.
So if I could, like this, what you said was happy because our kids are safe. Last night I saw the video of a Jewish man supposed to be the chosen people of God, and there was a Arabic baby, and you see him fake scoot up.
I seen that.
Pick the baby up and swing.
Yeah. You know how the video like loops over. I couldn't watch it again. I couldn't watch it again. Yeah, it was a Amalekite was in an airport, right? He was in an airport. He saw his little Palestinian baby, or you know, this Arabic baby, just like you said, you know, and he looked around, looked to see if anybody was looking, scooped him up, put him over his head, slammed him to the ground. That baby's in a coma. Now what? They the chosen people?
Right.
Them? You saying God blesses them?
You
know how y'all know they're going to be blessed in our kingdom? Is if they feel the crack of the whip on their back. That's how you know that they're going to be blessed. That's going to be their blessing because they're still going to be here.
Ooh, if I could
go ahead.
That's not how I used to put our head. They called it the Cracker Barrel in the
laughing barrel.
The name
of
my plantation gonna be Cracker Barrel.
All right, we're gonna get this in the English. What we just read, y'all thought we were some uneducated Negroes.
Right.
Nah, we reading Hebrew. Now we're about to read this in the English.
The book of
go ahead.
Book of Exodus chapter 36, verse 32. And the 5 bars of the board of the other side of the tabernacle, and 5 bars for the boards of the tabernacle for the sides westward. Verse 33. And he made the middle bar to shoot through the boards from the one end to the other. Verse 34. And he overlaid the boards with gold and made their rings of gold to be places for the bars, and overlaid the bars with gold.
So we got wealth. We got some wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And we master craftsmen. We just like I don't think you understand this, but we just got out of slavery. We just got out of slavery. You know what I'm saying? We didn't mine this gold. You know what I'm saying? But we got it. Nor did we steal or you know take it from somebody. It was given to us,
right?
Just so that we can get out of Dodge.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And we're doing mighty glorious things with it. Keep going.
Verse 35. And he made a veil of blue and purple and scarlet and fine twined linen, and with cherubims made he it of cunning work. Verse 36. And he made thereunto 4 pillars of shittim wood, and overlaid them with gold. Their hooks were of gold, and he cast for them 4 sockets of silver. Verse 37. And he made a hanging for the tabernacle's door of blue and purple and scarlet and fine twined linen of needlework. Verse 38. And the 5 pillars of it with their hooks, and he overlaid the chapters and their fillets with gold, but their 5 sockets were of brass.
Most High Christ.
I can only imagine how the kingdom will look.
Yeah, right, for real.
30.
I didn't see this other, this other comment, but this dude is definitely Leviticus. You see what he wrote? It's definitely Leviticus. Boy, I tell you.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you.
Man,
I'm holding my peace. Just let y'all know. But I'm gonna give you one for the road, Mike. You're stupid. You're stupid. Let's see. We're gonna get Exodus 37, 1 through 7. And I'm gonna get this one. Waya Aisha. Batazar al Af Ha'arun Itazaya Shatyam Athamyam Wakhatazaya Arakwa wa Ama Akhatazaya Rahabwa wa Ama Wakhatazaya Kwamathwa. Verse 2. Waya Taza Pahawa Zahab Tahawara Maba Yath Wama Hawataza Waya Aisha Lawa Zara Zahab Sabayab. Verse 3. Waya Tazak Lawa Arabai Taba Aitha Zahab Al Arabai Pa Imath Yawa Washathia Taba Aitha I'll slack I love Taza La Iwa Ha Akath Washathia Taba Aitha Al Taza La Iwa Hashan Yath. Verse 4. Waya Aisha Badya Aitazaya Shatyam Waya Tazap Atham Zahab. Verse 5. Waya Ba'a Ath Habadyam Bata Ba'aitha Aila Taza La'aitha Ha'aran Lusha Ath Ha'aran. Verse 6. Waya Aisha Kaparath Zahab Tahawar Athamyam Wakhatazaya Araka Wa Ama Wakhatazaya Rahaba. Verse 7. Waya Aisha Shunya Karabyam Zahab Makwasha Aisha Atham Mashunya Kwatazawath Haka Parath. All right, we're getting this next one in English. We're getting Exodus 32, 1 through 7.
Oh, 37. Sorry.
37, 1 through 7. Salakia.
The book of Exodus, chapter 37, and verse 1. And Bezalel made the ark of the shittim wood. 2 cubits and a half was the length of it, and a cubit and a half the breadth of it, and a cubit and a half the height of it. Verse 2. And he overlaid it with pure gold within and without, and he made a crown of gold to it round about.
Salakia, real quick. So he made a box, a big old box, you know what I'm saying? And they overlaid it with gold, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. So that's how we rock, you know what I'm saying? We like gold. Right. Y'all may be too young to understand what that reference, but let's keep going.
Verse 3. And he cast it for 4 rings of gold to be set by the 4 corners of it, even 2 rings upon the one side of it.
So what he's saying is, if you picturing it, you know what I'm saying, you have the this big box, you know, and the crown of it, the crown was the lid, that was overlaid with gold as well. And then you put rings on the corners of it, right? Why? Because he's describing the building of the Ark of the Covenant. So not everybody can touch it. Not only that, but when we have to carry it, we ain't just, carrying them up like that. So they put the rings on it so we're going to read it, so they can put sticks, poles through it so that someone could be on all 4 sides of it and pick it up and put it on their shoulders and carry it wherever they need to carry it. Again, it's dense wood, and it has gold overlay on it. So the wood is heavy, and then you put gold on top of it, it's going to be even heavier. And then whatever is going to be going in there is going to be even, you know what I'm saying, heavier. And we didn't have no, we didn't have no pickup trucks.
Right.
We didn't have any, SUVs. We didn't have any box trucks. We was carrying them things. You know what I'm saying? In the wilderness, in the Middle East. I don't know if y'all know, but the temperature. You think it was hot this past couple days? You don't think it was hot? A little bit. Well, his brother. You know what I'm saying? His brother's a strong brother right here. It was hot for me. You know what I'm saying? And over there, it gets 115, 120 plus. You know what I'm saying? And they walking around out there, you know what I'm saying, in the hotness, carrying this, you know what I'm saying? Just to give you, you know what I'm saying, a visual of what went on. And we in the wilderness. In the wilderness, it was like we didn't know we was going in a circle, going in a big circle. It wasn't like we were just on a road and then 15 miles to DC,
right?
38 miles to Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? 400 miles to New York. there was no signs like that. It was just just go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was just go. So we was this is what this is describing the Ark of the Covenant. And I'm just describing the conditions of how we transported the Ark of the Covenant, back and forth and wherever we went, right? Let's keep reading.
And 2 rings upon the other side of it, verse 4. And he made the staves of the shittim wood and overlaid them with gold.
Even the staves, you know what I'm saying, were gold. Let's like real quick. Can you pass me that staff?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just imagine something similar to this, you know what I'm saying? It had to have been, a little thicker, you know what I'm saying, bigger, and it was just overlaid with gold. You know what I'm saying? You could just have this as a piece of jewelry, you know what I'm saying? A staff, you know what I'm saying, with is overlaid with gold, you know what I'm saying? And you just walk around with that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But just imagine something similar to this, and then they went through the rings. And then someone was on one end, and then person was on the other end, on both sides, and they picked it up, and that's how they transported the ark. Right? Let's keep reading.
Verse 5. And he put the staves into the rings by the sides of the ark to bear the ark. Verse 6. And he made the mercy seat of pure gold. 2 cubits and a half was the length thereof, and 1 cubit and a half the breadth thereof. Verse 7. And he made 2 cherubims of gold, beaten out of one piece, made he them.
Man, so real quick, 2 cherubims of gold, beaten out of one piece. What is a cherubim? Is the angel. So it was like just imagine an angel with his wings, pointing over like that. So they were both facing each other, and he made that out of one piece, one solid piece of gold. And he put that right on top of the on top of the ark, right? We actually got a replica of the ark, and we bring it out during Passover. So Lord allow, you know what I'm saying, we'll see it if Christ don't come back.
Right.
Then we may get to see the real, the actual the actual ark. You know what I'm saying? But if we can see how the way we replicated it and whatnot, see how it is. But yeah, keep going, Salaki.
Come on. Verse 7. I was talking the top. Verse 7. And he made 2 cherubims of gold, beaten out of them one piece, made he them on the 2 ends of the mercy seat. Verse 8.
That's it.
Okay, come on.
We're going to this next passage in the Hebrew, Exodus 37, 8 through 14. You can take that, Kazar.
The book of Exodus, chapter 37, verse 8. Karawah, Akkad, Makwatazah, Mazah, Wakarawah, Akkad, Makwatazah, Mazah, Manah, Hakaparath, I.S.U.P.K, Hakarabia, Mashania, Kwataza, Wawathwa, verse 9. Wayahayawa. Oh, Slakia. Wayahayawa. Hakarabium. Parashia, Canopium, Lama'ila, Sakakayum, Bakanap Yahum, Al, Hakaparath, Wapun Yahum, Ayash, Al, Akayawa, or Akyawa, Al, Hakapara, Hakaparath, Hayawa, Punya, Hakarabium, verse 10. Waya Aisha, Hashalakan, Aitazaya, Shatatyam.
Shatyam.
Okay, together. Shatyam, Amathium, Arakwa, Wa'amah, Rakabwa, Wa'amah, Wakatazaya, Kwamathwa, verse 11. Wayatazak, Athawa. Oh, it's like it. Why was that? I just lost myself. 11. Okay, come on. Afwa, Zahab, Tahawar, Waya Aisha, Lawa, Zara, Zahab. So that's Sabayab, verse 12. Waya Aisha, Lawa, Masapara, oh, it's like it. Masagara, Tapak, Sabayab, Waya Aisha, Zara, Zahab, Lamasa Garathwa, Sabayab, verse 13. Waya Tazak, Lawa, Arabai, Tabaif, Zahab, Wayathan, Hatabaif, Al, Arabai, Hapa'ah, Ashar, La Arabai, Regalia, verse 14. La Itham, Hamasagara, Hayawa, Hata Ba'ai, Bathayam, oh, separate. Hata Ba'aitha, Bathayam, Labadium, Lasha'ah, Hashalakan.
Verse time Christ. All right, we're gonna read the same passage in English. Exodus 37, 8 through 14. If anybody has any questions in the class, just raise your hand. We're gonna get to them. If anybody has any questions online, just go ahead and type it in the chat.
The book of Exodus, chapter 37 and verse 8. One cherub of the end of this side, and another cherub on the other end on that side. Out of the mercy seat made he the cherubims on the two ends thereof. Verse 9. And the cherubim spread out their wings on high and covered their wings over the mercy seat with their faces one to another, even to the mercy seatward, with the faces of the two cherubim. Verse 10. And he made the table of shittim wood, 2 cubits was the length thereof, and a cubit breadth thereof, and a cubit and a half the height thereof. Verse 11. And he overlaid it with pure gold, and he made thereunto a crown of gold round about. Verse 12. Also he made thereunto a border of the hand's breadth around about, and made a crown of gold for the border thereof round about. Verse 13. And he cast for it 4 wings of gold, and put rings upon the 4 corners that were in the 4 feet thereof. Verse 14. Over against the border were the rings, the places for the staffs to bear the table.
Most High in Christ. All right, we're going to read this next passage. I'm going to get it. Exodus 37, 15 through 21. This is Exodus 37 and 15. Waya Aisha, Habadyam, Aitazaya, Shatyam, Waya Tazak, Atham, Zahab, Lasha'ath, Hashalachan, Verse 16, Waya Aisha Af, Ha Hakalium, Ashar, Al, Hashalakan, Af, Kwa, Arath, Yawa, Wa'ath, Kapath Yawa, Wa'ath, Mana, Kwayath Yawa, Wa'ath, Hakwa, Hakwash, it's like it, Hakwa, Shawath, Ashar, Yasak, Bahan, Zahab, Tahawar, verse 17, Waya Aisha, Af, Ha, Mana, Ha, Mana Ra, Zahab, Tahawar, Makwa Shah, Aisha, Af, Ha, Mana Ra, What Ra, Raka, Wakwana, Gaba Yaaya, Kappa, Kapath, Raya, Wapa Rakya, Mamumna, Waya, it's like it, Hayawa, verse 18, Wa Shasha, Quanayam, Yataza Ayam, Matazad Ya, Shalasha, Quanya, Manara, Matazada, Ha'akad, Washalakya, Wa Shalasha, Quanaya, Manara, Matazada, Hashanya, verse 19, Shalasha, Gaba Ayam, Masha Quadyam, Bakwana, Ha'akad, Kappa Thar, Waka, it's like it, Wapa Rak, Wa Shalasha, Gaba Ayam, Masha Quadyam, Bakwana, Akkad, Kappa Rak, Wapa Rak, Khan, Shalash, La Shashaf, Haquanyam, Haya Taza Ayam, Mana, Manara, verse 20, Waba Manara, Arabai, Gaba Ayam, Masha Quadyam, Kappa Rath Raya, Wapa Rakya, verse 21, Waka Pathar, Thakath, Shunya, Haquanyam, Mamumna, Wakwa, Saki, Waka, Parath, Thakath, Shunya, Haquanyam, Mamumna, Waka, Pathar, Thakath, Shunya, Haquanyam, Mamumna, Lasha Shah, Haquanyam, Yaya, Saki, Haya, Taza Ayam, Mamumna. That's it. Sis, this food is for y'all. If you want some, y'all can go ahead and no sweat. Got your plates and all that stuff and all that. So you can go ahead and grab whatever you need. The baby wants something, go ahead and grab it. Young man, if you want to get down, you go ahead and get down as well. We're gonna read the same passage in English. We're gonna get Exodus 37, 15 through 21. If you can get that, Baba Kishore.
Come. The book of Exodus chapter 37 and verse 15. I got you. Boom. And he made the staffs of shittim wood and overlaid them with gold to bear the table. Verse 16. And he made the vessels which were upon the table, his dishes and his spoons and his bowls and his covers to cover withal of pure gold.
Man, we even had, the plates was gold. You know what I'm saying? The spoons and the forks was gold. Now this goes to show you who is eating with their hands and who's not.
Right, kind.
Them stinking dirty Hamites, you know what I'm saying? Them Ishmaelites, they known for eating with their hands. There's a saying with Ishmael: don't ever shake a Ishmaelite's left hand. Y'all want to know why?
Not really.
You got the right idea. You got something?
Now I was gonna say this is spiritual too. Like this will show you that the other nations make mockery of us. Because like we was watching Indiana Jones, because I never seen it, and how
you never seen Indiana Jones?
Not the old,
not the old ones.
I didn't.
Damn, man. If anybody knows Kagar likes everything 70s, 80s. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He ain't never seen Indiana Jones, the original series.
Yeah, Salakia. Salakia, no.
But you have now.
Though. Yeah, I have. but watching that, this right here showed that they mocking us because it was like the other nations. I think it was East Indians. They had the table.
The Temple of Doom.
Yeah, kind of. And they had all the tables and spoons looking glorious when that was our culture, and they shaming us because they like copying our culture and they're showing it right here.
Stealing our culture. Yeah. Not quite, because it was eating brains.
Yeah, monkey brains,
not quite, not all the way. You know what I'm saying? we ain't dabbling in that type of foolishness. You know what I'm saying? She said she owns, but she you know what I'm saying, she's heading out the room. But I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying, the reason why you don't shake a Arab man's left hand is because they some nasty bastards.
Right.
I'm trying to keep this as PG as possible. What they do is they take their left hand and they wipe their hind parts with it, and then take a tissue and then clean their hand. See how backward that is?
Right.
Yes. Some nasty, dirty bastards. So if you just off of GP, you see, you know, Arab whatever, don't ever touch their left hand.
Right.
Don't touch them, period, but you know what I'm saying? just know that's their culture. That's their culture. They didn't even start doing it until we taught them how to clean themselves properly.
Mm-hmm.
If you get one of them bastards, you know, straight from there, you know what I'm saying? Like that dude at the camp. You know, I want to go back to Afghanistan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let him go. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch his left hand. Nasty bastards. But yeah. They some nasty bastards. All these heathens is nasty. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you got some?
I was gonna say you can smell the East Indian from across the street,
man. I don't know who smells worse, the East Indians or them Hamites, them fufu eating cats, man. Who has the worst odor? I don't know. No, you smell Indian.
Yeah,
you smell African,
right? Come on.
I'm sorry, but Africans got anyone else beat. They just something about them. They stench is just very distinct. It's just like keep your distance when you come up with me.
Yeah, you never been in a close space with an Indian either. And I'm talking about dot, not feather. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got, oh boy, I tell you. And to be real, Moab, they need to be in the mix in this conversation as well.
Yeah, kind of.
Moab in particular. You know what I'm saying? Moab in particular. I'm not talking about, you know, Ammon, but Moab in particular. They they consider themselves to be so clean that they don't need deodorant. They think that they don't produce any type of odor.
Okay.
When yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do. But in here it's showing in the Bible that we had forks and knives and spoons and whatnot. That's our culture. These are not utensils. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These are not utensils. You can use these to make utensils. And if worse comes to worse, there are certain things that you can eat, with your hands. You know what I'm saying? I'll get down with them burrilla tacos. What? What? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, finger looking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. But no, they eat rice. They be picky. The Arabs, they have this. I ain't even say it's a custom. It's just like it's just regular thing. They'll make this big old pot of whatever, and they'll put it in a big platter, and then everybody sits around and just just grab some stuff and then either put it on their plate or just eat right there, boom, just like that. It's licking their fingers. So when I went to the market today and I did this and that, and hold on,
Right.
Just keep going. Oh, let me get a piece of that chicken. Okay, yeah. They some nasty bastards, man.
That's why we
they some nasty bastards. But anyway, I digress. Let's keep reading.
Come on. Verse 17. And he made the candlesticks of pure gold, and beaten work made it with the candlestick, his shaft, and his branch, and his bowls, and his knops, and his flowers, and were of the same. Verse 18. And 6 branches out of the sides thereof, 3 branches of candlestick out of the one side thereof, and 3 branches of the candlesticks out of the other side thereof. Verse 19.
Hold on, real quick. Candlestick right here. Y'all see this right here? This candlestick selected.
Okay.
Let me just give you a visual of what we're talking about. So first we were talking about, you know what I'm saying? Even the cup, you know what I'm saying, was gold. Even the cups was gold. And then he's talking about the candlestick. Candlestick, right? Says 3 branches came out one side, 3 branches came out the other side. You know what I'm saying? So this one candlestick, and then 3 branches over here, 3 branches over here. How many is that? 1, 2. Let's do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, how in the blue hell did these devils, these Amalekites, these so-called Jews, have 9 branches? How? How are their candlesticks 9? When we're reading right here,
right,
that it says it has 3 coming out of the left side, 3 coming out of the right side, and you still have that main branch right there in the middle. 7. They can't even get it right.
Right.
If you're gonna copy it, just get it right. Get it right. You know what I'm saying? And then make the argument just that much harder. But it's so easy to see that you're fakes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I come from a certain age where if we wanted to watch a movie, we had to have this thing called a VHS. And we had to put in this old device called a VCR. You know what I'm saying? When you put that thing in there, we knew off the rip if it was an original or if it was a bootleg copy. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was a really good bootleg copy, we knew that's a bootleg.
Right.
That's not the real one. So you can just look at it and see it's not real. They didn't even make it a good bootleg copy of us. They just went and added their own stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Amongst a whole ton of other things. But this just the 13 tribe my foot. You know what I'm saying? No. Yeah. But they wanna include themselves into something that they're not. If they're the Jews, and we're the Benjamites, we're the Asherites, you know what I'm saying? We're the Issacharites, we're the Levites. They're talking about, a bunch of priests, right? So we're the Levites. We are the Levites. Because I heard someone say, they're the tribe of Cohen. Nigga, I ain't never read nothing like that.
Right.
Y'all some bastards. Y'all some dirty, rotten bastards, and y'all gonna get what's coming to you.
And if I could, to put the icing on the cake, if they're the real Jews, the scriptures say when the real Jews are placed in their land, there'd be no more wars, no more weeping, no more crying. But right now, they dropping bombs even heavier right now.
Right. Yep. It's a lot of slow singing and flower bringing going on over there right now. But Israel don't know how to act. I seen some memes. It's like, hey, it's it's almost the beginning of the month, first of the month. With the first of the month comes bills and whatnot. Let's just hold off and see what Iran got to say.
Right.
Right. We don't know how to act.
Right.
Salakia. Real quick. Is there any more?
I believe
we're going to 21.
I'm at 19 now.
Okay, let's keep going.
Verse 19. 3 bowls made after the fashion of almonds in the one branch, and a knot and a flower, and 3 bowls like almonds in another branch, a knot and a flower. So throughout the 6 branches going out of the candlestick. Verse 20. And the candlestick with 4 bowls made like almonds made like almonds, his knops and his flowers. Verse 21. And a knot under the 2 branches of the same, and a knot under 2 branches of the same, and a knot under 2 branches of the same, according to the 6 branches going out of it.
Man, so even there is showing the intricacies, the details, the workings of a candlestick. You know what I'm saying? A simple I can't call it simple candlesticks, because even then it has intricate details within the things that the Most High wants us to build. You know what I'm saying? So it's no simple thing. I don't know if anybody's ever worked with, even just metal. You know what I'm saying? That's some hard work. You know what I'm saying? Anybody ever seen a blacksmith, either doing making something with horseshoes or a sword or something like that, or even just plain old nails, you know what I'm saying? That's some work. That's some work, you know what I'm saying, to do that type of work. And then to make intricate details, that's some stuff. That's some stuff. We're gonna get this next one. Exodus 37, 22 through 28. Did you take the last one? Or
I believe I took the last one.
All right, let me get this one. Exodus 37 and 22. Kaparath Yahum, Wakwa Nathum, Mamumna, Hayawa, Kala, Makwa Makusha, Ahath, Zahab, Tahawar, verse 23. Waya Aisha, Ath, Narath Ya, Shaba'ai, Wama La Kwaka Ya, Wama Kath Thaya. It's like it. Wama Kathathia. Zahab, Tahawar, verse 24. It's like a Kakar, Zahab, Tahawar, Aisha, Atha, Wa'ath, Kalaya, 25. Waya, Aisha, Ath, it's like it. Zabak, Hakwa, Tarath. It's like it. Hakwa, Tarath, Itazaya, Shatyam, Ama, Arakwa, Wa Ama, Rakhabwa, Rabba, it's like it. Rabba Wa'ai, Wa Athumyam, Kwamathwa, Mamumnawa, Hayawa, Kwa Ranathyawa, verse 26. Waya Tazap, Athwa, Zahab, Tahawar, Ath, Kagagwa, Wa Ath, Kwaya Rath Yawa, Sabayab, Wa'ath, Kwaran, Slakia, Kwara Nathia, Wa, Waya Aisha, Lawaz, Zara, Zahab, Sabayab, 27. Washathia, Taba Aitha, Zahab, Aisha, Lawa, Matha Hath, Lazarwa, Al, Shathia, Taza La'ai Thiyawa, Al, Shunya, Tazad Yawa, Labath Yum, Labad Yum, Lasha'ath, Ath, Bahar, it's like a Baham, verse 28. Waya Aisha, Ath, Habadyam, Itazaya, Shatyam, Waya Tazap, Athum, Zahab. That's it. All right, we're gonna read the same passage in English. We're gonna get Exodus 37, 22 through 28.
I'm kind of book of Exodus chapter 37 and verse 22. Their knops be their branches where of the same, and all of it one beaten work of pure gold. Verse 23. And he made his 7 lamps and his snuffers and his snuff dishes of pure gold. Damn.
So real quick, just to make multiple pieces from one thing. I don't know. Like I said, it's very difficult to make. You know what I'm saying? Like different pieces. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Just put it, and then you make a one piece and then put it together. But then you make this whole elaborate thing out of a block of wood, or a block of gold, or a block of silver. You know what I'm saying? A block of metal. It's very difficult to do that. You know what I'm saying? If you were to ever just get a chance, just to Google it, you know what I'm saying, and just watch how the way people, you know, make shapes and ornaments and things, intricate things from one piece. Man, it's like anybody ever seen like how the way people do masonry work, like stonework from marble. You know, they in those old marble statues and whatnot. And it's almost like Mount Rushmore. It's just a mountain. They didn't put the stuff together, you know what I'm saying? They carved it out of a mountain. You know what I'm saying? It's just a face, and they carved, you know, very intricate details from the mountain. To do something like that, you have to be very skilled. Very skilled. And if you make a mistake, you want to know how to learn how to fix that mistake. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult to do that. And like I said, I applaud anybody who can just make something from the brain. You know what I'm saying? They see a block of wood and say, I'm gonna turn this into this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn that into that. Like I can't even my imagination ain't that great. My imagination ain't that great. You know what I'm saying? Like let's keep going.
We verse 24. Of a talent of pure gold made he it, and all the vessels thereof. Verse 25. And he made the incense altar of shittim wood, and the length of it was a cubit, and the breadth of it a cubit. It was 4 square, and 2 cubits was the height of it, and the horns thereof were of the same. Verse 26. And he overlaid it with pure gold, both the top of it and the sides thereof round about, and the horns of it also he made unto the crown of gold round about. Verse 27. And he made it 2 rings of gold for it under the crown thereof, by the 2 corners of it, upon the 2 sides thereof, to be places for the staffs to bear in withal. Verse 28. And he made the staffs of shittim wood and overlaid them with gold.
Man, we got gold for days. You got gold for days, and just to let y'all know, you know, even when we built the temple, you know, a few centuries in the future, when we built the temple, you know, we didn't have electricity. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have, you know, we just run a wire and then just put light here. We had to have candles, and in order, when the whole nation, you know what I'm saying, at times went to the temple. So this is a great big gold grand temple, which means we had to have a lot of light. So we had candlesticks, or whole candlesticks holders as big as this table, made from solid gold. You understand? Made from solid gold. Before they loot that, that's one of the reasons why they looted us. You know what I'm saying? They glad because we was a rich people. Even now, we put gold all up in our teeth. You know what I'm saying? Put diamonds all on our grills and whatnot. That's what we do.
Trinidad James.
Yeah. Diamonds in our nose. You know what I'm saying? What if my guy who was like, I just want a big old diamond just right here, just get chicks off the profile. You know what I'm saying? You just be clean. So yeah, just a side profile. You see that big old diamond right there. That's us. That's how we are. Whether we knew money or we owe money, anybody who tries to like downplay it wants to be a white man. Because innately, even in the scriptures, it says Sheba's, you know, Queen of Sheba thought that a gate guard, he was so blinged up, and she thought he was the king of Israel. That's how we are. We flaunt it. We flaunt it. We got any more?
I believe
that was it. All right. Let's get the next passage in Hebrew, Exodus 37, 29, and then 38, 1 through 5.
37, 29. Come on, the book of Exodus, chapter 37, and verse 29. While your I.S.U.P.K
should go to 1 through 6.
Oh, 1 through 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got you. Verse 29.
You done? Salaki.
They talk to me.
We're thinking in my head.
All right, yeah, go over it again. Go over it again.
Go ahead, start.
Yeah, go ahead, start.
Verse 29. Waya Aisha, Manan, Hamashaka, Kodash, Wa'a, Quatara, Hasamyam, Tahawar, Ma'aisha, Raquak. The book of Exodus, chapter 38, verse 1. Waya Aisha, Mazabak, Ha'ayla, Itazaya, Shatayam, Kamash, Amawath, Arakwa, Wakamash, Amawath, Rakabwa, it's like you, Rabawai. Oh, separate. Rabawai, Washalash, Amawath, Kamathwa, Mathwa, Salaki. Verse 2. Waya Aisha, Krawanathua, Arabai, Panathua, Mama, Salaki. So that's Mama Nawa, Hayawa, Krawanathua, Wa Yatazap, Athawa. It's like Athwa, Nakasha, verse 3. Waya Aisha, Cow, is that call you?
Mm-hmm.
Call you. Hamazabak, Hasayorath, Wa'a, Hayayam, Wa'a, Hamaza Rakwath, Hamazalaga, Wa'a, Hamakatha, Cow. Is that call you?
Mm-hmm.
Call you, Aisha, Nakasha, verse 4. Waya Aisha, Lama Zabak, Makabar. What was that? Makabar, Salaki Makabar. Ma'aisha, Rasha, Nakasha, Thakath, Karakarabwa, Malamata, Aid, Katazayawa, verse 5. Altogether. Katazayawa, verse 5. Wayatazakwa, Arabai, Taba'aitha, Ba'arabai, Ha Kwatazawa, Lamakabar, Hanakasha, Bathium, Labadium, verse 6. Waya Aisha, Habadium, Itazaya, Shatyam, Wayatazap, Atham, Nakasha.
Most High in Christ. All right, we're going to read the same passage in English. Exodus 37:29 and 38, 1-6.
The book of Exodus chapter 37 and verse 29. And he made the holy anointing oil and the pure incense of sweet spices according to the work thereof. Was it apothecary? Apothecary.
Mm-hmm.
The Exodus chapter 38 and verse 1. And he made the altar of burnt offerings of shittim wood. 5 cubits was the length thereof, and 5 cubits the breadth thereof. It was 4 square and 3 cubits the height thereof. Verse 2. And he made the horns thereof, the 4 corners of it. The horns thereof were of the same, and he overlaid it with brass. Verse 3. And he made all the vessels of the altar, the pots and the shows and the basins, and the flesh hooks and the fire pans, all the vessels thereof made he of brass.
So he made it of brass. I don't know if you noticed, but like brass is a good heat conductor. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take much heat to go through it and cook. There's a lot of things that a lot of cookware that's made of brass even to this day, and we've been doing it since we got out of Egypt. You understand what I'm saying? So let's keep going. It's going to show you we're better than you. That's basically what I'm saying.
Right.
So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are better than you. It's like, where's your okay. All right.
Verse 4. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Verse 4. And he made for the altar a brassen grate of network under the compass thereof beneath under the midst of it. Verse 5. And he cast 4 rings for the 4 ends of the grate of brass to be places for the staffs. Verse 6. And he made the staffs of shittim wood and overlaid them with brass. That's 6.
Okay.
Yeah, come on. What else? You wanted me to go?
No.
Okay,
yeah, 6.
Go.
Men up here, I say a margin, which means to stand. No, just a minute here. Regasha, present that stuff.
Regasha, Banyashala.
Regasha, Banyashala.
Yahabashim Yahshabrak.
Yahabashim Yahshabrak.
In case you didn't know, what did you say? All right, which means be seated. In case you didn't know, why we have this up here is because whenever someone comes to the temple, comes up to the temple, even by at the door before they can even get up here, they have to say, state your registry. What is your registry? It's your name, who's your father, and what tribe you're from. You know what I'm saying? And if it's wrong, Lucille is gonna get, it's gonna get wet. You know what I'm saying? That would be the last thing that person would do. If you come up there and say Mugutu Bun Ogamongu Bun Canaanite, whatever. Oh, say less.
They ain't finish, so they say,
say less. I smell you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the last thing you're gonna do, trying to come up in the house of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And you're not one of us. They're not like us. You know what I'm saying? They're not like we gonna have that blasting at the door. They're not like us. So that's why we have these. You know what I'm saying? I might gonna have to go ahead and like look for something more. I'm gonna have to maybe put some spikes on here, some barbed wire, and some nails going up
wrapping around it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that. Just to let y'all know we ain't playing.
Like we say this all the time. If the Christian church would have followed the customs of the Bible,
there wouldn't be no Dylan Roof Storm.
Right.
Dylan Roof who? Who is that? You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what it would have been. Right. It would have just been another white boy.
Right.
But unfortunately, we know him because of what he did to us. And the Christian church allowed a Dylan Roof Storm.
Welcoming everybody.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get this next one. Yeah, you would. Exodus 32, 7 through 13. So Exodus 32 and verse 7. Where are you at? Exodus 30. Exodus 38.
Yes,
Exodus 38. Exodus 38 and verse 7. Waya ba'ath, Habadyam, Bata ba'aitha, Al, Tazala aitha, Hamazabach, Walla sha'at, Slakya, La sha'at, Athwa, Baham, Nabawab, Lachat, Aisha, Athwa, verse 8, Waya Aisha, Ath, Haka Yawar, Naka Shaf, Wa'af, Kanwa, Naka Shaf, Bama Ra'af, Hataza Ba'af, Ashar, Taza Ba'awa, Pathach, Ahal, Mawa'id. Verse 9, Waya Aisha, Af, Hacha Tazar, Lapa Af, Nagab, Thama Sakit, Thaya Mana, Kuala Aya, Ha Katazar, Shashash, Mashazar, Ma'a, Ba, Ama. Verse 10, Ima Wad Yaham, Aishariam, Wa'ad Slakia, Wa'adunya, Wa'adun Yaham, Aishariam, Nacha Shaf, Wawaya, Ha'ai Mawadium, Waha Shak Yaham, Kasap. Verse 11, Wala Pa'ath, Taza Pawan, Ma'a, Ba'ama, Ima Wad Yaham, Aisharium, Wa'adun Yaham, Aisharium, Nacha Shaf, Wawaya, Ha'im Ha'imawadium, Waha Shak Yaham. Stop. Verse 12. Wala Pa'ath, Yama, Kuala Ayam, Kuala Ayam, Kama Kamashium, Ba'ama, I'm a Wad Yaham, Aishara, Wa'adun Yaham, Aishara, Wa'a, Slaki, Wawa Ya, Ha'ai, Slaki, Ha'ai Madium, Waka, Wakash, Wakwa Yaham, Kasap, verse 13, Wala Pa'ath, Quadama, Maza Rakha, Kamashim, Ama. All right, we're going to read the same passage in English. We'll get Exodus 38, 7 through 13.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 38, verse 7. And he put the staves into the rings on the sides of the altar to bear it withal. He made the altar hollow with boards. Verse 8. And he made the laver of brass, and the foot of it of brass, of the looking glasses of the women assembling, which assembled at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 9. And he made the court on the south side southward. The hangings of the court were of fine twin linen in 100 cubits. Verse 10. Their pillars were 20, and their brass and sockets 20. The hooks of the pillars and their fillets were of silver. Verse 11. And for the north side of the hangings were in 100 cubits. Their pillars were 20, and their sockets of brass 20. The hooks of pillars and their fillets of silver.
So what they're saying, the hooks of the pillars and the fillets was silver. The hooks, if you if you look at the more like a like a shower curtain. You know what I'm saying? They have the hooks that hook onto the curtain. Those hooks are silver, and then the holes that it goes into that has like a metal ring onto it. Those are the fillets, and those are silver. So even the doggone, you know what I'm saying, the little pieces, you know what I'm saying. So it has like a small thing that's connected to the linen, and then you have the hooks that goes into it. Those are silver. You know what I'm saying. Those small pieces even have some significance to them. You know what I'm saying. The linen that made the walls, the curtains, that was linen. You know what I'm saying. That was fine linen. I don't know if you know the difference between, something that's rough and then something that's fine. It's just smooth on the skin. That's the type of material that we use. That's the type of the material that the Most High required. So
if I could too, like we didn't have all them sewing machines, so you could imagine the hard work to that.
Right? Linen. Yeah. There was no sewing machines. There wasn't no.
Linen's no joke.
Yeah. And how do we do that?
sisters knew how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Sisters knew how to do it, and they got to work doing that stuff. The men got to work. You know what I'm saying? Doing that stuff, just putting pieces together, making the pieces and everything. Man, that's what's up. That's what's up.
God.
You mean to tell me we can't do anything? We lazy? We shiftless? We're stupid? Nah. We built. How are we lazy, stupid, and shiftless when we're the ones that built this?
Right.
Built this place. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones that keep it running. I don't see these Edomites ain't doing nothing. These Elamites, some derper cat ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? These Hamites ain't doing nothing. Ishmael damn sure ain't doing nothing.
Right.
They're gonna be 4th of July is coming up soon. Stay away from these cookouts. Wherever there's like, you know what I'm saying, stay away from them. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your day at the house. Why? Because hey, we just went to war with America. America just went to war with some of these extremists. And the last thing you don't want to hear this as the last thing you hear. Allahu Akbar. Oh. You don't want that to be the last thing you hear. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that. Just stay inside. You know, it's gonna be hot outside anyway. Matter of fact, we're gonna be at the cookout. If anybody is at the is on the East Coast and can make it to Fayetteville, North Carolina, that's where we're gonna be. That's gonna be the safest deadass. That's gonna be the safest place in America. Anywhere where we at
on the east side,
in the east side, west side, anywhere where we at. You know what I'm saying? There's some brothers over on in the UK. We're over there. Go find us. Y'all scared? Only blacks, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans will be able to get in. But anybody who's terrified of what may happen, potential happen on 4th of July. Right. Just go to your nearest, type in I.S.U.P.K and then your school, and then your city, and then just go there. You know what I'm saying? If the doors are open, just stick around. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing gonna happen over there. We're gonna be at the cookout. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be enjoying ourselves. We might have a cocktail watching what all's going on outside on the outside. Right. You're like, yo, this is it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to pay rent no more. You know what I'm saying?
If I could too, every 4th of July, blacks, Hispanics, and Americans that grew up in the projects, they know this is the scariest time of the year because them gunshots blend in with the fireworks, and you want to be in the safest spot, which is the school.
Yeah,
so we're gonna be protected through all that.
Yep. And that's how you take your spirit out of America. That's how you separate yourself from America. Don't celebrate their stuff. Don't. They're looking to get the biggest bang for their buck. And if you ain't out there, on the North Lawn or whatever it is, at the mall where they have the fireworks, if you ain't out there, you know what I'm saying, looking at the fireworks, you ain't gonna hear Allahu Akbar, kaboom. Right. You ain't gonna hear that. Trust me when I say, just stay away from anything 4th of July. It just so happened that we had the dates of our cookout fell on the day. We ain't worrying about them. Right. You understand? That's what I'm trying to say. We ain't worrying about them. We're having our own thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to say, go to the cookout. It's gonna be in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Those are gonna be the safest places to be. Where we at?
Verse 12, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 12. And for the west side were hangings of 50 cubits, their pillars 10, and their sockets 10, and the hooks of the pillars and their fillets of silver. Verse 13. And for the east side, verse 13. And for the east side, eastward 50 cubits.
Most high. All right. Anybody have any questions before we close it out? Online or in the room? No, with that, man, here I say, I imagine which means staff. Yeah, go ahead. No, you go.
Lai Ashala.
Again.
Men of Israel, gird thy loins to prepare to salute the Torah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barak Yah. Yeah. Did you first?
Oh, it's fine. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barak Yah.
No, go ahead. Teach him.
Okay, done. Stand in front of him. Like this. Imagine. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. Rock. Don't touch it. To Yahweh. By Hashem. Yahweh Shah. Rock the third.
Yeah.
It's like Barak Yah.
Do it one more time.
Yahweh. By Hashem. By Hashem. Rock Yah.
Most high Christ.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Yeah.
Imagine, which means to stand. Imagine. Wakoyah Hakodah, which means turn and face the east. You want to say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew? Repeat after me. Abinadi. That's like Abinadi.
Abinadi.
Shabbat Shemayah.
Shabbat Shemayah.
Kodash.
Kodash.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malak
Recitations. I.S.U.P.K.
Kawah.
I.S.U.P.K.
Ashemai.
Nathanael.
Lakam.
Cow.
Yawam.
Wasalakina. Kabawatina.
Kabawatina.
Wala.
Tabiya'ayna. Wanasayawant.
Allah.
Awashayna.
Mayan.
Rod.
Kaya. Lakab. Amalak. Aman.
And in English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom
Thy
come.
will be done.
Thy will be done in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven. Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debts.
And lead us not
into
into
temptation.
But deliver us
From
from
evil.
evil. For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
We're going to say Hakak the power in Hebrew. Put after me. Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shah.
By Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
Nathanael.
Akak.
Akak.
Lapa.
Kamakala.
Kamakala.
Kalmarawa.
Kalmarawa.
Akak. Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazaraya.
Hamatazaraya.
Akak. Lahaki. Amati. Akak. Arakawa. Tama Ali. Garshan. By Hashem Yahweh Shah. The water Ahmad.
Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse love.
Power to cleanse love.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
You want to say bless Israel in Hebrew? Repeat after me. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Rakmanawa.
Rakmanawa.
By Shalom.
By Shalom.
By Habayah.
Habayah.
Party.
Party.
Rock.
Rock.
Raput.
Raput.
Magun.
Magun.
Magun. By Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Wadaman.
Wadaman. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
In the school.
In the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
Our loved
Our
ones.
loved ones.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
You want to say Psalms 121 in Hebrew? Repeat after me. Asha'a.
Asha'a.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Aizar.
Aizar.
Azar.
Ma'an.
Ma'an.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratas.
Wa'aratas.
Ayatun.
Ayatun.
Lamawat.
Samawat.
Gal.
Gal.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamar.
Shema.
Hana.
Hana.
La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yashun.
Yashun.
Shamamar.
Shamamar.
Yasha'al.
Yasha'al.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shemar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Zal.
Zah.
Al-Ya.
Al-Ya.
Yamlik.
Yemik.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashama.
Hashema.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakar.
Yakar.
Wayara.
Wayara.
Layala.
Layala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashmar.
Yashmar.
Karai.
Karai.
Yashmar.
Yashma.
Afnapash.
Afnapash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashmar.
Yashma.
Taza'af.
Taza'af.
Wa'af.
Wa'af.
Ba'itha.
Ba'itha.
Awalam.
Wa'alam.
Wa'aman.
I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From which comes my
Help
help.
coming from Yahweh.
Help comes from
Who
Yahweh.
made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
You will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
You will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth
will
thee
not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor
shall
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Or the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve
from
thee.
all evil. He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth,
From this time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it.
You want to say Psalms 83 in Hebrew? Repeat after me. Alahai.
Alahai.
Al-Damaya Lakah.
Al-Damai Lakah.
Al-Takara. Al-Tashakwa.
Ah.
Al-Kayahana.
Yahanna.
Awayabika.
Awayabika.
Yahamu
Yahamu.
Mashanai.
Yawan.
Nasha'aw.
Nasha'aw.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aim.
Al-Aim.
Ayamu.
Yaryam.
Sawa.
Sawa.
Wayataya Aitis.
Oyataya Aitis.
Al-Tizapuanya.
Aizapuanya.
Amaw.
Amar.
Lakaw.
Lakaw.
Wanakaki.
Wanakaki.
Magoy.
Magoy.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yasakar.
Yashkar.
Sham Yasha'al.
Sham Yasha'al.
Aywa.
Aywa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitis.
Aitis.
La.
La.
Lakaw. Alya.
Alika.
Waya.
Waya.
Wa.
Yakurak.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Arawam.
Arawam.
Wayashima Alya.
Wayashima.
Mawa'ab.
Mawa'ab.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Aymawan.
Aymawan.
Malak.
Malak.
Palashat.
Palashat.
Amshadi.
Aisha.
Tazawu.
Tazawu.
Kamashu.
Kamashu.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Nabanya Lawa.
Nabanya Lawa.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadi.
Kamadi.
Kasai Sara'ah.
Kasai Sara'ah.
Kayabi.
Yabi.
Wanakal.
Wanakal.
Kuyashua.
Kuyashua.
Nashamadi.
Nashamadi.
Ba'ayanda Aywa.
Ba'ayanda Aywa.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
The Adama.
Adama.
Shayatambu.
Shayatambu.
Nadayabu.
Nadiyabu.
Ka'ira.
Ka'ira.
Because of Abu.
Because of Abu.
Because of Ba.
Because of Ba.
Katazamana.
Because of Zamana.
Counter Sayakambu.
Counter Sayakambu.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amar.
Amar.
Nayu Rashad.
Nayu Rashad.
Nanawa.
Lanawa.
Ah. Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahaya.
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 Shayatambu.
Shayatambu.
Kagabu.
Gabu.
Kwash.
Kwash.
Shapanya Raka.
Lapanya Rakaka.
Ash.
Ash.
The Ba'aria Aywa.
The Ba'ari Aywa.
Wakala Haba.
Kalaba.
Talahat.
Talaha.
Taryam.
Aryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Tabadat.
Duradat.
Masa Aywa.
Basari.
Mabasa Wapak.
Basa Pap.
Bahalam.
Bahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Farawan.
Falawan.
Kwash.
Wave Kwash.
Shimkat.
Shimka.
Yahaw.
Yahaw.
Yabash.
Yabash.
Waya Bahadu.
Wave Ahaw.
Aja.
Aija.
Waya Kapal.
Wave Paro.
Waya Bad.
Wave Bad.
Waya Da'aybu.
Wave Da'aybu.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha.
Atha.
Shimkat.
Shimka.
Yahaw.
Yahaw.
Labaka.
Labaki.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Al-Kahabatazah.
Al-Kahabatazah.
Wadaman.
Wadaman.
Keep not that sound so your house.
Keep not that sound until your house.
Hold not that peace.
Hold not that peace.
Be not still.
Be not still.
O your house.
O your house.
Below.
Below.
Thy enemies make a tumble.
Thy enemies make a tumble.
And they that hate thee.
They that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
They lift up the
They
head.
have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty
counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
Consulted against thy enemies.
Consulted against thy enemies.
They have said.
They have said,
Come.
Come.
Now let's cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
Be a nation.
Be a nation.
In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
Maybe no more remembrance.
Maybe no more remembrance.
They have consulted together.
They consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They're confederate against
They're confederate against
the Tabernacle of Edom.
Tabernacle of
The
Edom.
Ishmaelites,
Ishmaelites,
Moab,
Moab,
Hagarene,
Hagarene,
Baal, and
and
Amalek,
Amalek,
Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
But sure is also drawn with them.
Ashur is also drawn with
They have hope of the children of Lot.
They have hope of the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
We went to them.
They went to them.
To Midianites,
to Midianites,
to Sarah,
that's Sarah,
to Jabin,
that's Jabin,
and the brook Kishon,
and the brook of Shah.
Paris and Endor.
Paris and Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became
done for the earth.
Make their nobles like a rat.
Nobles like a rat,
Like that.
like that. Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As the Bach. And as a moon.
And as a moon.
Who said, say to ourselves,
Say to ourselves,
the house of Yahanna.
house of Yahanna.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the supper before the wind.
As some for the wind,
As the fire burns the wood. And as the flames set the mountains on fire.
as the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with
Fill
shame.
their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
To be confounded.
To be confounded.
Trouble forever.
Trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let me put to shame.
Let me put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
And men may know.
That men may know
that thou.
that thou,
whose name alone.
whose name alone,
Is Yahweh.
is Yahweh.
The Most High.
like the Most High.
All the earth.
All the earth.
So be it.
So be it.
You want to see the blessings in the Hebrew? Repeat after me. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Alahai.
Wa Alahai.
Taza Bayah.
Matata Bayah.
Alawak Yahan.
Alawat Yahweh.
Ha Alawak.
Alawat.
Ha Sarani.
Hasarani.
Ha Kodes Yoy.
Hakoz Yahweh.
Ha Koya Yoy.
Hakoz Yahweh.
Wa Katwaki.
Wa Hagat.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Wa Alawak.
Wa Amma.
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Manager of Yahanna.
Manager of Yahanna.
The
The general.
Captain. Your
Officer.
trooper. And assistant.
And assistant.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
And the name of Yahweh Shah.
And the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
You want to say curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed
are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
All things living.
All things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
And he was the curse.
And he was the curse.
Punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
Speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
Teachers.
Princes.
Princes.
The priests.
The priests.
Israelite brothers.
Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
And he was the curse.
And he was the curse.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
Shake loose.
The rest of the rich of Israel.
Church is rich for Israel.
They refuse to give to the school.
They refuse to get to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
Into thy sanctuary.
Into the
And
sanctuary.
he was the curse.
He was the curse.
Punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And the drug dealers.
The drug dealers.
Forces. Prisons. Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments right.
All the governments are in it.
Amalek synagogues and arms.
Amalek synagogues and
The
arms.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
Pope.
Pope.
Islam. Christianity. Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinhead.
Pastor
Gay movement.
Gay movement.
Lesbian
Lesbian movement.
Spies. Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
Space program.
National Space Program. Army. Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force. Marines.
Wall
Street.
Street. Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
Cable access channel.
Cable access channel.
And a radio channel.
And a radio channel.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the spirits
of any of thy people.
of any of thy people
that seek to stop us.
that seek to stop us.
And bring swift destruction.
and bring swift
To
destruction
all the heathens.
to all the
that
heathens
stand in the way.
that stand in the way
Trying to stop
or
us.
trying to stop us
Broadcasting your
from
word.
broadcasting your word
Planet
throughout
Earth.
the planet
Let
Earth.
loose all the
Let
plagues.
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 loose all the plagues.
All of them to go.
Cause them to go
To and fro.
to and fro
Through the earth.
through the earth,
Consume them.
consume them.
Let the plagues.
Let the plagues
Shake the house of the thief.
shake the house of the thief
And the murder.
and the murder.
The Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah. Michael Gabriel.
Down with flying sauce.
Come down with the flying sauce.
Punish all the heathens.
Punch all the
They
heathen
come up against us.
come up against us.
Speak thy
As
word.
we speak that word.
Cause it to be known.
Cause it to be known
By all.
by all.
There's the angels that have done it.
The angels have done.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be spread
Through the media.
through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake it that come.
Cause the shake that
In
coming.
the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
So always be its turn. Since may be seated. Men of Israel will get the teacher one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Majid Shabbat. And Majid. Barak.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barakatah.
Matah. So which means to turn. Position where it stand. Men of Israel will get the sister one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Majid Shabbat. Majid. Barak.
Yahweh Shema Atah Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Yahanna Matah. Class is missed.